Say what you say, I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Color tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth, get my full mount, side mount, wouldn't do. I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, up off that. Yeah, yes, up off that. Hit the Tyson bell. What day is it? Wait, what day is it? Oh my. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. It's Taco Tuesday. Boy. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Corey, what's going on with you? BK. What's going on with you? Who else we got? Oops. All right, man. Lord. First, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, I'm sorry for going on around the same time like Bob Ross would come on back in the 80s. That odd time where only the stay-at-home wives can watch Bob Ross with his sexy voice and his shirt unbuttoned down to the middle of his chest. And that's the black two sugars. You needed this live. Yeah. Here's the thing. I was getting enough of trying to respond to everybody. I can't, you end up repeating yourself a lot. People not reading the other comments, so they say it as if it's the first time anyone heard it. So I have to literally copy and paste and Twitter and just a whole bunch. And I end up getting attacked. I got a lot of people unsubbing. YouTube is going through what they're doing. So many of you, make sure you are still subbed, because a lot of people are like, yo, why you unsub me? And I didn't. I don't even know how to do that. YouTube goes through and they unsub some people and stuff like that. But anywho, I'm getting a lot of hate through the DMs. People are very angry, and I'm wondering why this is making people so angry. Hitting my DMs, hitting my emails, just upset and thinking that I have some kind of agenda. I don't. What would my agenda be? I'm getting thumbs down by the boatload. People are hating me now. I'm not doing it for any kind of views or nothing. I'm getting little views on this subject. It's how I genuinely feel, right? It's how I genuinely feel. So I'm just going to ask you guys, let's discuss it. And hopefully I got 100 people, everybody make sure you hit the like button. Hold on. We got to hit the like. Let's hit the like for the one time.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Ooh, hit the like on this Thursday. Hold on this Taco Tuesday. Let me give it to you.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Hit the Tyson bell. Make sure you hit the like. Let's get more people in here. I want all arguments to be represented here today in this live stream. And this is not going to be the only time I cover this. It's a thing that I'm really trying to get done. Okay. And I think it would help the sport of boxing. And I would tell you guys why. Okay. In a minute. So make sure you hit the like button. Let's get a whole bunch of people in here. And let's start now. Disliked. Right. You disliked it. I mean, people are very upset with this. Okay. It's bothering people. But I think the discussion is necessary because I thought of it. And here's the discussion if you guys don't know. I was looking at Ring Magazine maybe over a year ago, and I saw the pound for pound list. And then I saw the women's pound for pound list. And it just dawned on me like, well, why does that say women's pound for pound? And this just says the pound for pound. Why doesn't it say the men pound for pound? There's only men on it. Right? So I said, okay, maybe there should be a women's pound for pound and men's pound. It would be so amazing if there was a pound for pound list, the pound for pound list, and you grab women's accomplishments along with the men and rank them. And I ran it through my head, and I was like, why the hell not? Why not? So what say you? Let's see what you all got to say. Let's see. Salute Biz, a better way of sports TV. Thank you so much. Stop doing the equality thing because it's getting old. So right, being equal is getting old to you. That's an argument, right? Being equal, having equality on the world in the world is getting old to you. Okay, so that's a direction, right? Make sure you tell your daughter that, right? Like I told my daughter, hey, you can be as great as you want to be. Right? I wish you were there to say, hey, you're messing that up. Okay. You're ruining her mind. She can only be considered valued this much. All right. Hit the Tyson Bell. Equal. Ha! She's a woman. Let me see. What else we got? Keep them separate. Okay. Okay. I get your point, Biz. All right. But some people don't. Let me see. The women's basketball thing. Okay. Here we go. Are women basketball players ranked among men basketball players? I don't think so. And that's a problem. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. The great men basketball players like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, we love you, boy. LeBron James, all those guys. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain, all those guys. Amongst men, yeah, okay, and you have women amongst women. If you wanted to say who was greater than their contemporaries the most, this person or this person, that'd be dope to see. Was Jordan that much better than his contemporaries than, I don't know, Candace Parker is over her contemporaries? I just think that'd be awesome. No? Let me see. Kevin Durant. Let me see what you all got to say. I'm trying to respond to you guys before I make my argument. No way women should be ranked with men. Why not? Why not? I'm just asking. The women's boxing is booming. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Nah. I'm trying to understand why. Let me see. No way, but can I get why? Cynthia Cooper is in my all-time boxing up. See, and my man Eric Johnson, you've actually been really growing as far as knowledge, man. You're doing beautifully, man. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not believing that that's Blue Blood. Me and Blue Blood are actually friends. and that's my guy. Let me see. DJ for real. I'm going to pull the Dave Chappelle and say, if they were good enough to be on the men's list, then fight men. Everyone jab the like and subscribe to the best combat sports channel on YouTube, hands down. Hit the Tyson Bell. Okay, so here's what I'm saying, DJ for real. And I want y'all to listen to this and listen to this close. We got 200 people in here. I'm not saying that women should fight men. I'm saying women amongst here. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. They say that these people can be argued as greater than Mike Tyson. Who's greater? Floyd Mayweather. Who's greater? Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, or Mike Tyson? All right, Manny Pacquiao or Mike Tyson? Who's greater? No, how about this? Floyd Mayweather or Mike Tyson? Who's greater? Who's greater? Floyd Mayweather or Mike Tyson? Who's greater? Let's do this one step at a time. Floyd, of course. How can you say that? Mike Tyson would beat the hell out of him. How are y'all doing that? Mike Tyson would beat the hell out of him. How are y'all able to do that? Let me ask you. How are you able to say that Floyd is greater than Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson will beat the hell out of him. How are you able to do that? 2-minute rounds. That's it for you? How are you able to do that? Weight classes. Oh. So you're saying Floyd amongst the people he fought and Mike amongst the people he fought, right? Is that what you're saying? Based on accomplishments amongst those they fought, right? They can't fight each other. They are even in different eras. How can you even compare it? You're talking about amongst who they fought. So why can't you do that with women? That's my first question. Why can't you say amongst who they fought? Why can't you? I have 3 daughters. I know where you're coming from, Biz. Thank you so much, James West. Accomplishments. Huh? So why can't you do that with women, but it's men. Why? What is it? We're going to get to the bottom of what this is. What is it? I'm getting your logic, Biz. People need a lot of explaining. They really do. Just keep the woman out of here, right? They did that, and I keep telling you guys, they did that with black people. Keep the black men away from the superior white fighter. Keep them out of here. It's scientifically proven that the black race aren't smart enough, aren't genetically superior, aren't on the level genetically. They're missing things in their brain. They're not smart enough. They're not good enough. The white race is superior. Keep Sam Langford and them out of here. So yeah, keep women the hell out. Don't mention women with men, right? Pound for pound is a comparative analysis used to show overall skill across weight divisions. I don't think women boxing has the depth to make an accurate analysis of their dominance relative to their peers. Really? All the thousands of women that are fighting. Okay. What even is the criteria they use for pound list today? Is it just accomplishments, or is it who would actually win by skill regardless? It's both. It's accomplishments, it's skill, it's how great you are the next, how, it's all those things. You can Google it. Gender is fact, bro. No, it's not. Gender is fact, but what I'm saying is gender is only a problem when it comes to toughness. Let me break this down for you. If you look at the Olympics, they have rated the greatest Olympians of all time. Race and gender is two different things, bro. Oh, okay. Right. Now, hear me out. They have the greatest Olympians of all time list. You know that? Yes or no? Hit the Tyson bell. Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you know that they have the greatest Olympians of all time? Yep, they do, don't they? Does anyone not know that? Yes or no? Hit me with it. Track and field is not. I know that. I think I do know that. But I'm sorry if you felt that I didn't know, but I 100% know that. Let me ask you guys. Yeah, you do know that. Okay. So with the Olympics, somehow we're able to accept them comparing not only women and men. Nadia Koncheki, I forget. I'm sorry. I always mispronounce her name. The one who had 7 perfect 10s in the 70s. She's a gymnast. They got her ranked number 2 next to Jesse Owens, number 1. So not only can you compare races, you can compare different sports and genders. How are we able to accept that? You can compare a gymnast female to, how about this? You can compare a gymnast white female to a track star black man and say who is ranked better in the Olympics, who was a better Olympian. We're able to accept that, but we can't do men and women in boxing. Why not? Biz, your Insta post was poor taste. You make yourself look like Mr. Moral High Ground. Okay. And anyone disagreeing with sex, either sexist or hate new ideas. Okay. Fact is, women boxing competition is low and still needs growth. That's how I made you feel. And I apologize if I made you feel that way. All right. I wasn't trying to, but that's how I made you feel. All right. And with that, when it made you feel that way, you got kind of defensive, and you called me. You said that it was being bad taste. I'm sorry for making you feel that way, though. That wasn't my purpose. Biz, stop. Gender is a fact. Pound for pound men. I know pound for pound men, pound for pound women. Don't mix the two. Right. Don't mix them. Right. The Negro leagues in baseball. Don't mix them with the majors. Please don't do that. It's a fact. Race is a fact. Superiority is a fact. It was the same thing to me. But I'm just asking you, how can we accept them comparing not only genders, but sports, totally different sports, and rank the greatest Olympians? How can we accept that with the Olympics, but not accept that with boxing? Let me ask you. Stop with race, Biz. We're talking gender. What's the difference? Race hurts. Gender doesn't hurt for you yet. That's what it is. Race is taboo. It bothers you, but gender doesn't yet. So, hey, look, we can just attack that women aren't on the level of men, because right now you feel you can do that. Race has been ran through so much, it makes you feel guilty. You don't feel guilty yet by saying that women ain't on the level of men, right? So I understand the mentality, and I'm very patient. But it should make you feel as uncomfortable. Take the L, Biz. What? Y'all just talking. See, look, let me tell you something. Y'all saying catchphrases. It's just like when everyone called Tyson Fury pillow fisted, and he TKO Wilder one time and knock him cold out the second time. He's pillow fisted. No, obviously not. But y'all grab terms, and since somebody said a nice term, that means true. Gender's a fact. I'm talking detailed analysis here, and I'm breaking down my argument. And y'all just grabbing a phrase. Get out that social media catchphrase thing and talk like a person. All right. What else we got? Biz, stop. See, Biz, stop it. Y'all not. Here we go. Dumb comparison. Okay. Tyson is much bigger and heavier than Floyd. That's right. Clarissa Shields wouldn't beat any top 50 man pro boxer in her weight. Facts. Wouldn't be competitive. Pretty dumb comparison, bro. No, that's not dumb. Okay, let me help you out then. I did this before. And what's your name? Search. Let me help you out. Search. Okay. Let's just say by example. Let's give an example. We had a car race. And I said this before, but I'm going to use this example again. We had a car race, and one car dominated the other cars by a large margin by how fast that car was. Then we had an airplane race, and one airplane who was champion won, but didn't dominate like the car. Which greater, the car or the airplane? Now, an airplane would destroy every car that ever raced. But if you wanted to say what's greater, that car who is lapping all the other cars and being a champion, or that airplane who squeaks out all his victories, which one is greater? The car or the airplane? As a champion, which one is greater? See, people on cars and air. That's what I'm saying. Y'all having a very, very hard time. Y'all not. I'm talking about the logic. Take logic. You need to take logic. Biz, you wrong. I'm asking you guys. I hear you, Biz. Yeah, I know. People got a block. I'm asking you, which one would be greater? Not the airplane, the car. The car is greater than its competitors, more so than that airplane. So that car is greater. Biz, y'all reaching all over. No, I don't know what y'all need. I'm not reaching. The issue is this. When it comes to women, I'm going to tell you the issue. Women can't be considered tougher or better fighters than men. That makes you feel uncomfortable. That it is what it is. Why? Because innately as men, that's what we have, our strength. And you ain't going to have a woman come in and challenge that strength. It makes you as a person a bit insecure with that feeling. That doesn't feel good for you. That's really what it is. Because y'all can get it if we say Julio Cesar Martinez is greater than Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin will beat the hell out of Julio Cesar Martinez 1,000,000 out of 1,000,000 times. But you can say Julio Cesar Martinez against his contemporaries is greater than Otto Wallin against his. But for some reason, when it comes to a woman, though, that drives y'all nuts. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Hit the Tyson bell. That's really what it is. It feels, as men, I understand. That's why I'm not pushing it down y'all throat. I'm patient. I get it. I'm a man. I get it. We're stronger than women. So don't you ever put a woman over a man when it comes to the one thing that I feel very secure about. I can whoop a woman's ass. Keep it real. I got balls, bro. Don't put her next to me. That's really what it is. Hey, Biz, if a lower weight fighter like Crawford is above Fury pound for pound, why can't a female be It's about superior skills and not who would win in a fight. 100%. 100%. But when it comes to women, there's a block. I did that with the Olympics. You have not only you can compare women to men in the Olympics, but you compare a woman in gymnastics with a male swimmer. Not even the same sport or nothing, but you can do it and everybody accept it. Why? Because it's not fighting. See, you can, when it comes down to fighting, you don't you put a woman next to a man. Don't even compare the two. I don't want it. Because that's one thing we got. We're protectors. Don't put a woman next to a man. Keep it real. Saw my whole comment only addressed one thing. You comparing race and gender. You comparing Jim Crow and slavery times to today. That's stupidity, ignorant biz. Okay. Thank you. Stupidity and ignorant. Thank you. Let me see. The Olympics are crazy too. You got trans competing. That's a different subject. Pound for pound, what males do you have Shields beating, Biz? If Shields was a man, she can beat a lot of them. If Julio Cesar Martinez was a heavyweight, he'd beat Otto Wallin. If Shields was a man, she'd beat a lot of them. If that car who laps all of his competition was an airplane, he'll whoop that airplane. It's very easy for me. Very simple for me. Very simple. Taco Tuesday fact. Yeah. It's very simple for me. Level of competition. That's right. That's why I got Clarissa Shields so high. She is that much, or Katie Taylor, or Amanda Serrano, whoever you feel is okay with me. I'm fine. But I'm using, the reason why I use Clarissa Shields is because Clarissa Shields, you can compare her directly with Lomachenko. And Lomachenko was rated number 1 pound for pound in the world 2 years ago. His accomplishments, him doing it so quickly, and what he did as a champion, you can compare it with Clarissa Shields. Both of them 2 gold medals, both of them champions in 3 different weight classes extremely quickly, except for Clarissa Shields did it quicker, and she was undisputed in 2 weight classes and unified in super middleweight. So she's actually done more than him. And if you as a man, what's the difference? He's just a dude. And with being a dude, he is number 1, and you can't even think about Clarissa Shields, how great she is to her competition. You can't even do it. You can't even do it. You're losing this discussion. That's clear. Okay. But you're the best in the business. Thank you so much. Because you are standing in the paint with the war room. Yeah, because I know what it is. But I'm not going to push you guys. I'm going to be paid. Dude, do you think that as macho as we are, when it comes to boxing, that I can stand here and say that a woman is as great as a man because of what she does against other women and what men do against men, that will fly? It's our ego. We ain't going to allow that. We allow Roman Gonzalez to be greater than Fury as long as they both got balls and a penis. Oh, you can have a small dude greater than a giant as long as it's men. We can compare all that. Just make sure you got a penis, bro. Now, you're going to grab this female and do that? I don't even know how to do that. It's impossible because females aren't on the level of men, period. They just, okay, but can Roman Gonzalez beat a 6'9" giant Tyson Fury? No. You can do that there. Yeah, but they both got penises. Come on. Come on. I think the middle ground and only resolution is ranking them together via accomplishments, but pound for pound is an adjustment for weight and not gender. Right? We could change that. Preach, Biz. Yo, this man said not ego, logic. My logic makes far more sense. Makes far more sense. Seems you just gonna address any my arguments. You just saw them and just ignore them, but I'm still a fan. Do your thing. Thank you so much. Well, listen, Ronald. Here's the thing, bro. I'm going to address it. All right. Everything that you just said, that doesn't make my daughter feel great. My daughter right now is happy that I'm her father and think the way I think. Hit the Tyson bell. I have 2 sons and a daughter. My son right under her is an athlete too. And I never gave him any more attention than I gave my daughter. And I never thought he'd be greater than my daughter because he has a penis. Never, ever. Okay? What you're speaking from, the reason why I barely responded to you, Ron, is because I know where you're speaking from. All right? It's easy to attack somebody else and say it feels different. That is different. Race, gender, that's different. Why? Because I know how race made me feel. You don't know how gender makes my daughter. If my daughter was sitting right next to me looking at this, she'd be broken up. Like, this is how you feel about me? This is how y'all feel about me. No matter how much I try, no matter how many women I fight or beat, I would never be seen as great amongst men. As a warrior. Ron, you're talking from your perspective. You can't allow yourself to sit down. If you have a daughter, talk to her. A mother, a niece. Say those words to her and see how you make her feel. It's very easy. Let me see. Some of y'all in the chat show exactly why this country can dupe us so easily. Critical thinking and comprehension seem to be impossible for y'all. This is a simple concept. Yeah. Look, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Look at them. Emotional. That's another thing y'all do. You got to be emotional. We're not robots. You got to be emotional. You put all caps. You're emotional. This is an emotional thing to talk about. Emotions are good. Great. Y'all keep grabbing. Like I say, I'm not from this demographic, this new era. But y'all keep grabbing taglines and think that, no, I'm a real person, a real being, a real human. Right? You're not allowed to get emotional. I allow myself to. And others. Hey, let's go. Talk. Hit the Tyson bell. Talk. Feel. Talk and feel. Allow yourself to. That's another macho man thing. Let me see. People freaking out. You said if she was a man, but it's realistic when they say if Floyd was a heavyweight. Yeah, right. Exactly. It's going to be the same fighter. Right. Exactly. I can somehow you can say if Floyd was a heavyweight. That's impossible. Right. But you can't say if she was a man. Let me see. Can't think logically and emotional at the same time. Oh, okay. Now, here's my thing. I watched Martin Luther King speak very logical with some great emotion and move a nation. So I have examples of you being able to do that. Give me an example where you can't. Give me an example that refutes that. Have a nice day. What else we got? Oh, here we go. But your daughter is not beating your son. No. Nope. I don't think Clarissa Shields would beat any man in a fight. What are y'all missing? Listen, as men, we're okay. Clarissa Shields or Katie Taylor can't beat the men. You're fine. You can be comfortable and confident in the sense that, in the fact that they would never beat a man. They would never beat us. I'm talking about my daughter can reach levels amongst her competition higher than my son amongst his if my daughter is that great. And I'll be like, my daughter was a greater basketball player. If she reached levels higher than my son, she was a greater basketball player. I can say that and not feel that that men are being attacked. Let me see. These people are going crazy when Clarissa Shields become the first human to be champ in boxing. and you know, here's the thing. It wouldn't matter if she was, as long as she can't beat a man, right? Even Shields addresses herself as GWOAT and not GOAT. Yeah, the greatest woman. That's right. Which means she identifies the difference. Yeah. So what? Yeah. I don't think she has to be a man. I guess the real question is, do women want to be on one list, or do they want separate? We don't really know what they are thinking. I do. I speak to them. The female fighters, yeah, they like what I say. They could want their own so they can inspire younger ladies. No. They don't mind their own women's list, yeah, men's list, but have a pound for pound and be valued as warriors amongst men. Oh, that, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go further. It would help. It would help the boxing world. Let me tell you why. Biz, a better way to boxing television. Let me address this. Do you guys think that this man says self-refuted? I never said that a female would beat a man. Y'all brains, I don't think Floyd would beat Dillian White in a fight, but I think he's greater. I don't understand. I don't think Clarissa Shields can beat Roman Gonzalez in a fight, but I think she's higher than him in a pound for pound list. You feel me? I don't understand what's going on. Male, female, both great. Film boxing, getting there, can't rush it. I like where it's at. Biz, I think you missed my super chat. My bad, brother. Let me see where you at. James King, thank you so much for your super chat. Here we go, one right here. Biz, I tell people this all the time. When it comes to basketball, men would be in trouble if they was on the same playing field. Bro, I watch many female games that looks better than the NBA because they didn't lose the fundamentals. I see it all the time. They're boxing people out to get the rebound. They're moving the ball around like we used to back in the 80s and 90s. Like fundamentally, they're playing better basketball. People freaking out on you. Yeah, I read that one. I think I missed one. Let's see. What else we got? Here we go. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Albert Einstein, 100%. 100%. 100%. Women fight 2-minute rounds. Yep. I'm 100% aware. And women fight women. That's another thing that makes it really different. Biz, a better way to taking fear taking the heat. Let me see. ShowBizz, I know women who have schooled guys in sparring. Me too. Clarissa Shields be sparring with men now. I know that. Ronda Rousey did too. ShowBizz be on a boxing show. Let me tell you, I know too well that men are stronger. I told y'all the story. Did I tell you the story when I just went ape shit on a female in jiu-jitsu? This female was a blue belt. I'm a white. Okay. Or was she a green belt? I think she was a green belt. I'm a white. No, she was a black belt. My bad. I got it mixed up with another dude. She was a black belt. I'm a white. She had big breasts and she didn't look bad. And she had a tank top on with the cleavage out. And when we were all matching up, everybody wanted to roll around with her. We're guys. All right. They chose me. I'm a white belt. Hey, you roll around with the black belt. I saw guys like, dang, dog, you lucky. I got a wifey. I'm like, no, I'm not. So she starts on the ground. I go behind her. And I don't grab her right because her breast's so big. If I don't want to grab, I don't want to touch her breast. I'm trying to grab her, but I can't get full leverage like I want. Right? And because of that, when they say, ding, she rolls over and she reverses and she gets me out of there. And afterwards, she feels a certain way. Like, yeah. And I'm just like, all right, man, really, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So we go again. And I'm like, trying to take it easy on her. I'm a man. She's a woman. Bang! She does it again. She look at me like, yeah. I get pissed. So I say, you know what? You got to understand I'm doing, but forget your breast. We went, I locked her up, Bing, out. She's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, exactly. Okay. So I know I'm a white belt. She's a black. I know what a man can do. Right? But as far as knowledge and being a jiu-jitsu student, she was greater than me. She knew things. She was more skillful. She was greater than me. But I kick her ass. I'm just a guy that she Victory has defeated. Oh, yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the play? War Room. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later, my man. Let me see. Biz bringing back OnlyFans. Okay. Please give these guys the dumb comment, dog. They slow. They're not getting it. They're not. That comment was dumb. So I'm fully aware. I am fully aware, bro. But let me tell you this. Women being ranked amongst men pound for pound would be great for boxing. What y'all think? What do y'all think? And I'm gonna tell you why. Women being ranked amongst men. I'm watching Marshall and Shields over a lot of dudes. You ain't lying. Me too. Yes. Nah. Cap. Okay. Is it wrong for men to say no, or we have to share everything? What are we sharing? A pound for pound list? It's a pound for pound list. This is exactly why we need women to be ranked amongst men in a pound for pound list. Do we have to share everything? What are you losing? What are you sharing? Nobody has the pound for pound list. There's no such thing in the first place. But look at how crazy y'all getting. So this lets me know that it's great for boxing. You want to know why? Because if women start being ranked amongst men, let's say Clarissa Shields is ranked up above Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is fighting Devin Haney tomorrow. Look at how pissed y'all are about just the idea of them being on the list. Now think about if you're a fighter and Katie Taylor is ranked above Teofimo. What makes her rank? They're fighting everybody. Well, I ain't gonna have no woman ranked above me. That's how we are. That's how our ego. We need that so they can fight each other. See, we got so used to stuff being just given to us. Just guys sitting back. Yeah, nobody will be ranked above. Throw some women in there. People who's fighting each other. They undisputed. You undisputed in two different weight class, Clarissa Shields, and you unified as super middleweight. Rank her above them. Look how mad y'all are. Y'all ain't even fighters. Y'all don't even want to see a list with women with men. Think about if you're a fighter and there's a woman above you. We may get some fights, man. We may get some fights. Problem I see with this argument is pound for pound means competition to a weight class, not their own contemporary. But I get what you're saying. But we need I was just saying a female's pound. Pound for pound, female's pound. Just pound for pound. Put them in there. It's not a different sport. It's boxing. Females not fighting a different sport. 100 Biz. 100%. Yeah, that's a great point. It's an awesome point. We're so busy trying to protect our nuts that we don't understand where this could take us. We don't understand where it could take us. Just like when Jackie Robinson joined the majors. They didn't know where that was going to take baseball. Hit the Tyson Bear. Jack Johnson becoming lineal heavyweight champion after beating Jim Jeffries. Beating Tommy Burns for the ship. They didn't know where that was going to take boxing. I'm saying, man. You lost this one, but I'm really winning. You're just trolling. I'm really winning. I'm really winning. Big time. Big time. Here we go again with race. Yeah, race hurts, but gender inequality, we're a bunch of men in here. We got all that together. See, it doesn't bother us. Race, though, that's a hard, touchy subject. Gender inequality, we all got balls. What? We could be as in inequality. Like my man said, not everything's going to be equal, man. It's like, roar, roar, roar. Out of 4 undisputed boxers today, 3 of the 4 are women. Yeah. Maybe some men could try to be undisputed. Let me see. Based on skill alone, do you think Shields is better than Loma, since you got Shields in 3rd pound for pound and said that pound for pound is ranked on skill? It's not ranked on skill alone. So you got to hear everything. See, people have a hard time. You try to have a question and then grab. I said all the criteria that pound for pound is for. So Google the criteria for pound. And that's why I got Shields ranked above many men. So it's not skill alone. Let me see. Just because some don't agree don't mean they insecure or sexist. Good point. Everybody, hit the like. Hit the like for them real quick.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
And here's the thing. It's okay. Y'all not going to agree with me yet. Come on, man. Y'all not gonna agree with me. I'm standing here alone. Well, not all by myself. There's a lot of you that's in, like Eric Johnson. There's a lot of you that Sully is like, how not? I don't get it. He's not bothered at all. Biz, with all due respect, I disagree. Congrats on 100,000. Thank you so much. Shields versus Inoue. I think Inoue beats the hell out of Shields in a fight, but we're not saying women versus men. I think Pulev would beat the hell out of Inoue, but I got Inoue ranked over him. What are y'all missing? What? Hey, everybody, people making the same dumb argument. That comment was dumb. I agree with you 100%. When I first read the post, I didn't until I heard your take. Yep, us men have too much pride. Pretty embarrassing if we real, with ourselves. It is. All you need to do is calm down. Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you so much. All you need to do is calm down like Adam did, and then read what your people are saying, and then look at your daughter. That's all you need to do. Your daughter who's trying to be great. That's all you need to do. Just look at what's coming out your mouth and what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. I'm trying to figure you out. What you said wrong. I don't know what I said, but yeah, I'm having a hard time myself. These guys aren't fighting each other anyway, so why not throw some women in? I hear you on that. Facts are in the bank, 100%. Pulev, right. Let me see what else. Yep, baby girl will be here in January. There you go, Adam. And what are you going to tell your baby girl when she says, hey, they say that I'm a girl, so I can't do this because I'm a girl? You're going to be like, hold on, bro. Who said that? Because you're a man. You're a father, a grown man. Now you're looking after your girl. Then that's when you start waking up. You start waking up, bro. It happens a lot. If we can reach across and have those people affect us. Let me see. The comprehension in the war room is horrible. Yeah, but see, not only the comprehension. It's not really the comprehension as much as it's, dude, don't you put a woman next to a man? I need to argue this. Don't you put a woman next to a man? That's really what it is. Let me see. That's all it is. Let's see what. For you betting on Carissa for the PFL fight. Much love to you. Yeah, I always bet Carissa looked like she was about to get waxed too. She was getting whipped and she just went crazy. $2 for Triple G is Triple G better accepts Charlo's challenge. Yeah. Well, he probably won't. Let me see. Not with the pound for pound thing, but you are still like a play cuz. It's a Tyson Bell. I'm not expecting to have everybody agree. I'm not expecting it. It's only compared because of popularity in the Olympics. If a woman popular, then we will compare. Usually, if women goes against men, it would be a loss. Right. Let me see. You got to protect the balls, man. Simply, you feel me? You feel me? Hit the Tyson bell. And here's the thing: Simply may be one of 10 women that are in here. So listen to what I'm saying. If I wanted to have an agenda and to get popular, there's only 300 people in here. Hit the like button. Most of y'all hit the dislike. That's why people aren't even coming up. Don't have this message spread. But if I really wanted to get popular or shoot an agenda, I would say, look, most of my viewers, look, I only have my women make up 4% of my subscribers. 4. Why would I talk to them? I'm not getting paid from women. I'm getting paid from men, American men, because by a long shot, most of my views come from American men. Why would I ever say anything good about UK fighters or Filipino fighters or Japanese fighters? I'm just unbiased by it. People think, hey, he got to speak to his UK. What? UK is second by a long shot. My UK views and subscribers, second by a long shot. If I wanted to get popular and grow my channel extremely fast, I would talk to the people who show up, and that's American men. I would 100% say women should not be amongst men ever. Men, America. Deontay Wilder is better. Jared Anderson, every American fighter is better than any UK fight. That's how I would speak, because I would know who watched my channel. But that doesn't feel good to my soul. I have to keep true to myself. I go to sleep great at night, even if that means I take a bunch of dislikes. I'll stand there and take the hit, but that's bravery. I'm just going to say how I feel, and I don't expect to turn everybody around right now. Please, no. And I get you guys. I totally do. There are people in my family that'll be like, ShowBizz, you got to get out of here with putting women next to men in a pound for pound list. Ugh. Okay. But it is what it is. I understand exactly what you are saying, Biz. I don't know why people are not grasping this. It's really simple. It is reasoning. Go Biz. 100% hit the Tyson bell. It very much is. Very much is. Let me see. Let me see. Most of the dudes mad at this can't get women. Hey, that's probably not true, but let's give them this right here. Oh my God. Oh, I just thought of a different video clip that I'm going to start using. Let me see. Hey, Biz, I am in South Africa, but I have been following your channel religiously. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Here we go with the yes men. Okay. Just can't we can't, a bunch of y'all are disagreeing. So are y'all yes men amongst each other, just circle jerking? Stop doing that. Let's stop pointing. Let's stop. There was a good point that was said against me. Not every man who disagree is insecure. I'm like, man, that was a good point. So I had to slow down on doing that. Let me see. Biz, the taco hat is blinding the words. Oh, well, it's making things lighter because it can really get ugly. Let me see. So can a women be popular? Number one, well, it happened in UFC. Ronda Rousey and was right there with Conor McGregor as far as most popularity. So because of what Ronda Rousey did and how the UFC, the MMA public accepted Ronda Rousey breaking that glass ceiling and thinking that she was super cool or whatever, the MMA is ahead of boxing now. So you can look at Thug Rose, right? Shevchenko, right? Amanda Nunes, and say they're great. You can you can say, man, I heard Daniel Cormier say the best fighter in the world is Amanda Nunes. And they were like, I remember Tyrod Woodley, they had a panel, and Daniel Cormier was like, the best fighter in the world is Amanda Nunes. And they had no problem. They're ahead of us. They're ahead of us because Ronda Rousey got so popular. So, yeah, popularity helps. Popularity helps, right? Let me see. I meant pound for pound, spell check. Much love to you. Women MMA is more exciting. They throw caution to the wind more than women boxers. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. I love fighting. So if it's two women, I just got that thing. If it's two women, I've yelled at many. My last live stream before Shakur Stevenson, I called the Savannah Marshall fight. No problem. I had what? How many people show up for that? 10,000? I can check now. Hold on. I can check right now. How many people showed up for that live stream? 6,000. Dude, how many showed up for Shakur Stevenson? 52,000. 200,000 for Wilder versus Fury. 6,000. I went live for 4 hours for Savannah Marshall and only got 6,000 views because I just love seeing fights. It didn't matter to me that it was two women. I had a ball. Savannah Marshall was raw. I had a ball, and I'm excited about seeing her again and on the same card as Clarissa Shields and them finally fighting each other. And I'm like, yo, that is 100. I love that. As much as if Teofimo Lopez fought Devin the Dream Haney. Let me see. Savannah Marshall or Shields. I think Savannah is gonna beat her. I do. Clarissa Shields doesn't like when I say that whatsoever. I think Clarissa Shields is greater. I think Savannah Marshall is a bad matchup for her, but not just for her. I think Savannah Marshall is going to prove herself to probably be. It's kind of like Tyson Fury. She's going to prove herself to be like the most. It's going to be harder. She's the next one, bro. She looks like the future. The way she boxes, she looks like Tyson Fury, man. I'm talking about the slick Tyson Fury. I mean, she's trained by the Furies. So, I mean, you look at her and it's like, that looks different. I remember when I saw Amanda Nunes coming up, and I'm like, that looks different than Cyborg, Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm even. I looked at Amanda Nunes and said, that looks different. That looks different. That looks like the next. And then when you see Thug Rose and how she fights, and she's, you know what I mean? She's one with the spirit, bro. I'm like, that is a martial artist. I don't even see Thug Rose and be like, man, that's a good female martial artist. I'm like, that is a martial artist, right? God, she's amazing. You know? So when I look at Savannah Marshall, I'm like, whew, wow. Let me see. ShowBizz, the next level of boxing entertainment. Thank you so much, Tyson Bell. Facts. I love Thug Rose. Oh my goodness. Shields too fast for Marshall, but Marshall is too effective to me for Shields. She's selective. You know, if Shields were to win, that'd just be a great. Like if Shields win, I'm like, that girl is great. Ain't the word. Let Clarissa Shields beat Savannah Marshall. Great isn't the word. She go over to MMA, be all fish out of water, and then beat the hell out of her. I mean, if she beats Savannah Marshall, I'm like, great ain't the word. She is just, ain't nobody beating that woman. I'm late. Maybe I missed this. You're not saying that Shields beats men. Of course not. At her weight, that aren't on your list, right? Of course not. Yeah. No, women aren't on the level of men as far as a man fighting a woman. A trained man fighting a trained, that's just not, you know, it's just genetics doesn't allow for that. Okay. But it's just like, and I would say this again for you, it's just like me saying that Pulev would beat Inoue, but Inoue is greater than Pulev. So Errol Spence would beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman would beat Clarissa Shields in a fight. Clarissa Shields is greater. Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you this. They should be Biz, but women's boxing division just aren't on par with, say, women's MMA. Right. Better people in the division. Facts. I think the best warrior women are joining MMA. Facts. Join this late. I totally agree with you. Let's see. Let me see. All this nonsense just to distract from the Tyson Fury and the ref cheat. Here's the thing. Let me ask you guys. Who's greater? Clarissa Shields or Adrian Broner? Who's greater? Clarissa Shields or Adrian Broner? Shields. Broner. I'm talking about right now. Who's greater? Shields. Broner. Clarissa. And it's not close. Shields. Maybe Shields. Broner. Shields. Broner. Shields. Any guy fighter would beat a female fighter. Facts. We're not even talking about that. Any heavyweight would beat a strawweight. Facts. But you can have a greater strawweight. Use your brain. All right, hold on. Your sex is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Okay. Shields by a good bit. Guess what we just did? Compared a man and a woman. Everybody, all of y'all need this right here. That comment was dumb. We just compared a man and a woman. Simply. Let's give it to him again. That comment was dumb. The answer didn't matter. We compared a man and a woman, bro. For Holly Holmes turned me into watching female MMA. 100%. When I asked y'all who's greater, when I asked y'all who's greater,
but you don't remember what they
look.
But you bought the bottle of beer definitely at 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15 exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
like, see that? Y'all know y'all able to do that. Y'all able to do that. We do that every day. Who's greater? Canelo Alvarez or Tyson Fury? We do it every day. Use that same analytical ability and do what we just did with Clarissa Shields and Broner. And then we could just keep going. Who's greater, Clarissa Shields or Keith Thurman? We could just keep. Don't double back now. Do I watch? Yes. Whenever I get the chance. Yes. So you're talking about accomplishment, right? Bruh, it doesn't even matter. Y'all just did it. You know, You did. Whatever you're talking about that makes one greater than, that's why everybody's pound for pound list is different, because people weigh on things differently. So that's why there's no real pound for pound list. There's no fact pound for pound list. But whatever you do that describes one greater than the next, y'all ran it through that brain and you came out with an answer. You can do that with everything. You can watch a bear tournament, bears fighting each other, and you can watch a rooster tournament, roosters fighting each other. And you can say which one was more dominant, the rooster amongst roosters and the bears amongst bears. That bear will whoop that rooster's ass. But you can look and say that bear struggled. That rooster was the beast. That rooster is greater amongst the roosters. That rooster. If I were to put money down on that bear every time, or that rooster, I'm putting my money on that rooster every time that rooster fight is competition. It's greater. You can do that with roosters and bears, bro. You can do that with cars and airplanes. You can do that with rap artists. You can do that with just artists. You can do that with anything. Anything. I saw the greatest athletes list. They had Muhammad Ali 1, Michael Jordan 2, and Babe Ruth 3. One plays baseball, one plays basketball, one box. But it's okay to do it because they all got penises. Man, get out of here. You're able to use your same brain, and you know you can. That's why I know it's a deeper thing that we're not ready to handle yet within ourselves. And I'm patient. I can't imagine how disappointing it must be to learn how dumb your war room is, Biz. No, they're not dumb. It's a thing. This is crazy. They really can't grasp the concept. Very easy concept. Very easy concept. Let me see. Now do top 10 versus Shields and see what you get. That's not why y'all keep doing that. Let's grab the heavyweights from 10 to 20 and have them go against every featherweight and see what you get. They're gonna wipe. You can have 3 featherweights, include. You can have bantamweights. You can have all the bantam. You can have Inoue, all of them. Casemiro, all of them. Okay, you can have Nonito and Casemiro in there at the same time against Dillian White, and he will whoop their asses. But they're both greater than Dillian White, bro. Not Casemiro. No, Inoue is greater than Dillian White. Period. You can have Nonito Donaire, Casemiro, and Inoue all against Dillian White, and he will whoop them. All on the same night, and not even train for it. What are y'all doing? Why do y'all keep missing this? On purpose. This dude right here. Let's do it like this.
That comment was dumb.
How about, since we talking keep about sex, brother? I have no idea what you own, but let's run like this.
That comment was dumb.
And here's the thing. I'm gonna run this by y'all. There are people, okay, and I saw this, in my comments. There are people that's like, hey, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I just don't like watching female boxing. I was like, I feel you. that there were people that was like, I just don't like watching female boxing. How many of you guys are there? How many guys are there? Speaking of it, though, Casemiro gets done up by Inoue. Facts. To me, it's not a similar fight too, but it's the same concept as Tank versus Rolly. What I mean by that is Casemiro can punch very hard, but Inoue can punch very hard with great boxing skills. Rolly can punch very hard, but Tank can punch very hard with great boxing skills. Let me see. Not enough KOs for me. Yep. Now that I can mess with. Everybody, let me do the hit the like.
Hit the like, your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
You know what I'm saying? That I can mess with. I can mess with that. All right. You just don't like watching female boxers. It's not a sexist thing. You just don't like watching females fight each other. It just doesn't do it for you. Okay. That taste is taste. But I do have a response to that. Y'all want to hear it? Biz, what do you think about the NBA 75 anniversary team? No women in there. Different sport, same concept of your topic today. We're getting there. We'll get there. But I'm not an NBA analyst. I'm a boxing analyst. I can only deal with this. But we're getting there. But I do. I do have a response to that. Y'all want to hear it? Here it goes. Okay. I cannot watch men's volleyball, but I can watch women. There's been many a day where I'm looking at TV and I stop on women's volleyball and Ms. Biz look at me like, she come in the room like, I've never known you to like volleyball ever. I'm like, I love volleyball. Taste is taste. I don't know what it is, but I watch a women's volleyball game. But I don't watch men's. Okay? So I can understand you watch men boxing, but you won't watch women. It's just not your taste. I got you. I got you. Oh my God. Especially beach. For some reason, women beach volleyball is very competitive for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all are crazy. Wait, men play volleyball? Oh, ShowBizz the sexist. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Now Biz sleeping on the couch. Yeah. So look, man. So look. This was a great conversation. We're past the hour. And I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. I didn't expect to convince you guys. Okay. And if we would have had more people in here, but I think we've covered everything. All right. And I know there's a lot of dislikes. Okay. But this is where we disagree. I'm fine. Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Because I'm fine. I don't want y'all to get too angry about this. I got a lot of hate mail, a lot of hate DMs and stuff like that, calling me names and a bunch of things. I was called gay. And I was just like, so look, are you guys okay with us just having our difference in thought? Everything's fine? Biz, you can't even name 5 Clarissa Shields opponents. No. No. So are you guys fine? You good, Biz? Just a debate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. ShowBizz adult. Hey, man, much love to all of you. Hopefully we can move past this. Keep talking boxing is a very sensitive subject amongst men. So I am going to tread lightly. All right. And we've discussed it. We got it all out. We got it all out. And hopefully you guys check out my Chad Dawson interview that I had earlier today. If you saw it, I hope you liked it. Respect Most Level-Headed boxing channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Chad Dawson, it was one of my favorite interviews I've ever had, and it's kind of unexpected because not too many people know how Chad Dawson is as a person. So that made it even greater. I'm a very humble dude. It was a great conversation, very funny. So ShowBizz for Adult. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I am going live for Boots and Zepeda and everything this weekend. Let's see what we can do in calling all the fights. I'm out. Huh.